EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to our nation's capital at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. Just as we were getting ready for air, both teams coming out of their locker rooms, out of the tunnel, and this crowd is pumped up as their Redskins get set to match up with the Cleveland Browns. Dustin Hopkins has it on the tee, and here we go from our nation's capital. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Good. 180.
Let's go.
Real.
You got tape. You got tape.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's third down now.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long.
Mike, 55.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It'll be a gain of 12, but it will also lead to fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
I'm laughing to myself because I could just hear in film session. But, Coach, I was throwing to Odell Beckham Jr. Of course I thought he was open.
They'd love to go deep downfield to him, though. Such a threat.
Yeah, a rare incompletion because most of the time we expect him to actually come up with the catch.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's going to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Regular. Hey, try 7.
I'm coming after you. He's crashing. He's checking.
On third down, Mayfield. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 39. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Watch out.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Monte Nicholson picks it. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Check.
Blue 20.
42's the right. Switch up.
First carry for Darius Geis as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
Hey, 53, 55.
Now a handoff. Geis going right. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Here we go, 52.
They get just 2 out of it there, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Here goes the high. Right 20. I
smell fear in it.
Right 52.
Geis with the carry on 2nd down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Right 52. Take 2. Hey, orbit.
The snap came at 1. Keenum. His throw incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
On the ground, it's Geis. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
42, line 42. Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
Hey, Charlie. Hey, Mike, right. Here goes the high.
Throwing on 3rd down, Keenum. And that will be incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
And Hopkins hangs this one out to the right. Missed it. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
It looked good when it left his foot, but he kind of sliced it a little bit, and he winds up missing it wide right.
The Browns drive about to get started. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
We're scoreless after 1. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield gets this to Kareem Hunt, his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down. Mayfield on first down. That's complete to Taywan Taylor. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Landon Collins. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Intercepted. The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here goes the hot. Blue 20.
Army. 25, check 20.
Roger.
After the interception, here's Keenan. That's caught by Trey Quinn. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now a run with Geis. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37th. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. Now they try the right side here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Here's Geis. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
Mike's 42.
Throwing is Keenum. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. And this one is right down the middle. And it's 3-0 as the Redskins strike first. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the 2nd quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
The Browns drive about to get started. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. He's got a 1st down and more past the 30. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Kareem Hunt, 82 yards. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off.
The Redskins take over. Here we go. At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now Keenum. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked up that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
The Redskins take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way.
And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, 75 yards, as his guys are back within a single score. Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
14, Redskins 10.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're starting to put some space here. You know, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here.
Right there in the middle, 55. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. King.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack.
Kill.
Third and 13.
Real. Mike 55. Hey, Foxtrot. It's just me and you. Mike 55. Hey. Eat. He can't hang.
And Mayfield just getting the play off. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
A 5-yard pickup. It's now 4th down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. On 4th down, they snap it to Mayfield. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
You must be getting tired of seeing me. Mike. Hey, echo. Mike.
First down, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reuben Foster picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Intended for David Njoku. Landon Collins on the coverage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
55. Regular. Check pass. Hurry. 55.
From the gun, Mayfield. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on fourth down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Strip that ball.
On 1st and 10, Keenan. He sets to fire deep. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, 49 yards. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now 17-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Meanwhile, here, a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. They go with Chubb on second down. Room to run past midfield. That one's good for 35 yards on the ground and a first down.
Every team in the league always wants explosive plays, breakout plays, and even more so when it's your horse who's had a tough time during the game.
Yeah, not that great in the first half. Maybe he can recalibrate here in the third and then carry that over to the fourth.
I like that. Recalibrate. Strong.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. A gain of 3, second down. They run again with Hunt. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Mike, 55.
Point it right.
Mayfield from the gun on third down, escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It's Ryan Kerrigan getting the sack. Fourth down, Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Reuben Foster picks it. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. He was looking for Landry that time.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Watch twist.
Hey, 50. Hey, jam.
So they get the INT. Now here's Keenum. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Credit that breakup to Greedy Williams.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Valvin away and bring up second down.
Second and 10. Keenum here again. And he almost had it defensively. Could have been a game changer there in this second half. Instead, it's third down.
But it's not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Throwing is Keenum on third down. Got a man out of the backfield. It's Chris Thompson. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first.
36-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Jam. Hey, easy. Hey, let's go. Fourth one. Hey, zoom.
On second and 7, Keenum. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him.
Here we go. 53, hot. Hey, wahoo. Show it up. 52, here we go. Whip. Hey, go Rodgers. On 53. Hey, Alpha.
Check 26. Save.
Jam.
Just beating the play clock. Keenum. He's got Thompson here, complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 25-yard line.
And the Washington Redskins first down.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll run on first down. It's Thompson looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, second down. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up second down.
42 is the mic.
Jam.
Let's get off the field.
From the gun, it's Keenum. Got a man, that's Quinn. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
40.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They run with Thompson, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Hopkins with the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. That's fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Daron Payne gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
Switch.
Another try after the first down sack. Mayfield, he's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 22 yards there, a first down.
I'm coming. 49, check 49.
Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. He finds his target, Beckham. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one goes for 30 yards.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Going to the air again with Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Monte Nicholson picks it. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. Now Geis stripped. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Partner, that would look like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, 2-score game, so hold on here, not done in the 4th.
Check three.
Mayfield now after the fumble recovery. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Throwing again, Mayfield on 2nd and 10. Buying time to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
The Browns on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Mayfield to throw it. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal as they look to punch in a late score. They'll run. This is Hunt. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hunt. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down.
And that's a major league loss of yardage and probably loss of momentum. You're snapping the ball at the 1-yard line before you suffer that big loss.
Yeah, you think of losing any yardage from the 1 is bad. To go that far back, that's a disaster.
And I think the play calling sequence that maybe the OC had in his head, that's got to change on the fly now.
Now Mayfield. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Clinton Dunbar with a pick. Through an opening, and there he goes. 20, 10, and he will bring this one back. It's a